guys, Brittany and Park are here from Dine.
Hello, and today we're all the way in England at Thorpe Park.
Thorpe Park.
Yes, before HYPERIA opens.
Like a month before they open.
We missed it.
The biggest roller coaster in England.
Yep, but that's okay. We've
fun.
never been here before, so we're going to experience the park for the first time.
I'm excited.
There's a lot of roller coasters here.
There is, and there's like some themed roller coasters to like IPs that I'm not sure why they have.
Yeah, huge Saw fan here.
I am. I'm a huge horror fan in general, and they've got a Saw ride, Walking Dead. So I'm really excited to go check those out.
Yeah, and we actually stayed at the hotel as well, which was really interesting. You had to lug your bags through the entrance, like go through security.
Yeah.
You went through your stuff a little bit, just a little bit.
And then you go through the turnstiles, and then you go to the hotel. So it's definitely interesting walking up with giant suitcases, because obviously we're in England for more time than just at Thorpe Park.
Yeah.
And I think most people who stay here are probably coming for one night, so like small backpack or just manageable. And then we walked into the hotel with like all our luggage. We're like, can you store these?
Yeah. But let's get going. So we just came out of this giant dome, and it's interesting. You come out to this like kind of water slide, dinghy slide from Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah. We're gonna go this way, but we're gonna hook a right. I think we're gonna do stealth first, right over there. We passed a few different rides, but we also passed this one of Brittany's favorites. Where was that?
Park Ostrich.
Oh, it was so good. But we have to focus. Stealth. There it goes. There it goes. 200 feet tall. Oh, that almost didn't make it. There's Swarm over there. I'll probably do that second. It's a pretty cool entrance. Brittany's trying to back out. She avoided Top Thrill Dragster, but I told her, you cannot avoid this one. Right? This one's half as big. You can do this one.
Let's do it.
Yeah. 0 to 80 in 1.8 seconds. Launch from the station. Brittany. She's nervous. It'll be fine. So, is this like your new favorite ride in a long time, at least?
Ride. That was so fun.
The launch is amazing.
I buckled in and I was like, I'm so scared. Like, I was like shaking. And as soon as it launched, and then it went, oh my God, it was so good. I don't even feel like the drop was that bad.
No, let's do it again.
Yeah, I want to do it again.
Okay, good. Now the front. Front row. Loved it?
Yeah. Front row was cooler, and I kept my eyes open this time.
Yeah.
And you could see the whole park. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
The launch has to be one of the strongest, especially since they got rid of the roller coaster in Japan. I thought it was really good.
It was so good.
Yeah, and it's very simple. Launch, up, down, little hill at the end, a break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to do the next one?
I don't know. We need to see. This one goes upside down like 4 times, I think, or 4. But it's a wing coaster, right? I do like wing coasters. We'll see.
The Swarm. What an area. I guess there's aliens, I don't know.
Yeah, there's like signs everywhere about risk of abduction, aliens.
Especially like the ambulance with the bed hanging out of the back. I convinced her. She's doing it.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, here we go. Okay, we're up next, but there's a ton of theming for this wing coaster. And of course, a wing coaster is where you hang off the track on either side. So there's 2 different sides that you would actually get on this roller coaster here. But it's really neat. The actual station, the operators are up in this upside down ambulance. But the whole area is so well themed. it really is incredible. I mean, even down to like the glass inside of a window of this, destroyed church.
The Swarm.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like intensity-wise,
okay.
Yeah.
These are usually crowd pleasers,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. The inversions weren't like they didn't mess me up too bad or anything.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that scary either.
Yeah, I
don't
would
know.
say the theming's better than the ride for me, for sure.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on in this entire area.
The theming is really cool,
Yeah.
but I will say I have no idea what's going on. I don't understand the story.
Where are the aliens?
I don't know.
I know they were on the cars themselves.
And then there's like signs that say like legalize aliens, and then there's other signs that say like abduction, swarm ahead, look out. So I don't really understand.
Was the Swarm a TV show and we just totally missed it?
Maybe we should have Googled this before.
Is it an English thing?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I liked it. I'm glad I did it. So.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
There was one part, the signature thing for the wing coasters is how it slowly twists you in the beginning and drops you down. And actually, there was a water effect. I don't know if you got wet. Did you get
Yeah,
wet?
a little bit.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, always too, the thing that's cool to me about these wing coasters is there's always like some sort of keyhole.
Yes.
So we went through a billboard on this one, and that's always fun because you're like hanging off the side, and you're like, we're not gonna fit. Okay, we did. Let's check out Swarm Supplies, the Swarm gift shop. It's cool. It's in this little like container thing. These are cool. They have these for other rides here at Thorpe too, and I guess they're just like little like death, trinkets, but they're really neat. This is funny. A little like shot glass, like a grenade. I like that.
So Swarm was good. Not great, but good.
Yeah, it's good.
But you know what else would be good? The flying fish. She loves this little stuff.
The entire helix was full of car.
So the flying fish, a little overkill.
Yeah, 5 times it goes around. That's too many times.
As to how many too many times we were debating.
I would be good with 3 times. We don't need to do any more than 3. Parker said 4.
It's just such a process to get the train going,
Yeah, I don't know. Once
definitely
we
not
came
5
back into
though.
the station after the 3rd time, I was like,
That's good.
That's good. That's good.
So Swarm better than the flying fish.
I think I like Swarm better
Even
than
in Brittany's
flying fish.
opinion,
Yeah.
that's the win right
Yeah.
there. Okay, so we just came from this area over here. For reference, we're towards the front of the park area where there's the dinghy slides and the water play area. And we had to go, this is actually a dead end though, towards Swarm. We went this way previously. I guess this is America.
Yeah.
And you were saying they were kind of making fun of Americans.
Just a smidge. I heard like the audio over by
Stealth? Yeah.
Yeah, and there was an interesting country accent, and like it was weird. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Their American accents are funny. Their opinions of Americans also funny.
I know.
But what's next?
we're gonna go do the 4D theater, which is themed to Ready Player One. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
But it's only certain show times, so we have to go do that right now because it starts in 10 minutes.
Okay.
So-
And that's actually the American part that's new,
Yeah.
which is,
Like New Orleans Square, kind of.
yeah, New Orleans.
Yeah.
The seats are actually really comfy.
I know they are.
So what'd you think?
I mean, it was basically just the movie, and then the seat moved.
Yeah.
And some
The seat
water
didn't move as
splashed.
much as I thought it was going to.
Yeah, I don't think it's any different than if you go see the movie and do like the D-box seats
Yeah.
or whatever.
It did make me want to go watch the movie
Rewatch.
again.
I know.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. I liked Ready Player One. And
Yeah,
so
so
did
did
you.
I did, yeah. A lot of
Yeah.
people, were kind of on the fence about it. It was split, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But let's
But-
look around the Big Easy Boulevard. lot of vibrant colors. Here's another ride that was rethemed. Red, white, and boom! So in the New Orleans area, there is a new taco place.
Yeah.
It makes total sense. What are you talking about?
American.
What are you talking
Tacos
about?
aren't even American. Whatever.
Yeah.
So we're gonna eat at Taco-Teria in England from San Antonio.
Yep. It's new.
Let's try it.
It's all new to us. That's what's funny.
All right.
I think there was, ironically, a language barrier. That's funny because we all speak English. We got extra sour cream. Also, this doesn't really look like sour cream to me.
It is, but maybe it's different
already
here.
on the tacos, though.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. An English taco. It doesn't look, I mean, it doesn't look like what we eat, but it doesn't look bad.
It's not bad. It's not.
Yeah.
It tastes like it's good.
Yeah.
The seasoning is a little strong. Like it feels like you know, like when you make tacos at home and you buy like a packet of seasoning or something. But it's good actually.
Yeah. I think the place is cute
tortilla
too.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
really different. It's like dark colored. Maybe like blue corn. I'm not sure, but like, it's not bad.
Yeah. And again, the place is cute. Okay. Time for another roller coaster.
Nemesis.
This one Brittany's not gonna do.
No.
No. Got her on Swarm though, and Stealth. So that's a win right there.
This just feels like a typical, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Plus, you know, Nemesis Inferno. We're doing Nemesis, so we're very excited about that.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know why they're both have similar names. Maybe someone can answer that question.
Yeah,
This
he's
was
talking
built
about the
after-
Alton Towers
Yeah.
Park too. Yeah.
Yeah, this was built after the
Nemesis.
OG Nemesis, which is like beloved. Anyway, I'm gonna get in line.
Okay.
All riders must be a minimum of
The queue itself is huge, and it kind of wraps around the ride a little bit, and then it goes up these stairs, and I guess we're about to go into a volcano? Pretty cool. I'm gonna go for the back.
down 4 times. It's very low to the ground, and I feel like that helped the entire ride.
Oh.
I mean, I know that Nemesis, the OG, is of course very, very close to the ground. It, you know, you'll see. We haven't been there yet.
Right.
No, real time here. But yeah, I thought it was very good.
Nice.
The interesting part about it is that it starts off, and it's really long before you get to the actual lift hill.
Oh.
So you go through a little underground area.
I saw you go through like a little volcano.
So one critique is that it's not very long post lift hill. So I feel like it's missing an element somewhere. And it feels like it should be right there.
Yeah.
After this G-roll, like maybe it should go into like a half loop, maybe half of a bat wing, maybe something like that. But it was very good.
Cool.
Way better than Swarm.
Should
have done it.
Well, that's okay.
Back down Big Easy. One thing I will say is that it's a little weird that Nemesis Inferno is a part of this area. It's like really in it. And this is a new ride that was also, well, I shouldn't say new. This is a re-themed ride for this area. Here it goes. But now we're gonna get some waffles. A little overboard, which I like.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so good.
So yeah, it really is. Okay, the waffle was delicious.
It was so good.
Yes.
And so we actually were at the park yesterday for just maybe like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because our flight got in, we went and we checked into the hotel, and we had a few hours before the park closed. So we didn't get to do a ton, but we did eat.
We did.
At that spot, Cape Cod. It was actually one of the first spots we saw, and they happened to have fish and chips, and I was like,
boom. There you
we
go.
actually did scampi and chips though, with a side of
How
gravy.
fancy. Oh,
is this normal? I don't know, but I liked it. It was good.
Yeah, and then we also
right?
did Ghost Train.
Ghost Train.
And that was an interesting. It was a roller coaster of an experience, but it was not a roller coaster. Yes.
I will. Okay, so to describe Ghost Train, it's multiple sections that you go through. You get on a train. I'm not sure if you move. You move a little.
I think you move a little bit. I think it moves forward into the next room, basically.
Yeah. Well, you start in a room, there's a projection, a guy explaining, you get on the train, you go to another room where they summon death, and he comes out and like possesses the train ticket takers. Then you get back on the train and you watch them, and then there's like a big surprise at the end with like more actors. I will say this. The entire ride was, or experience, whatever you want to call it, was very long.
Yes.
Too long. But those actors that were on our train were giving it their all. And I see futures in acting for them. I'm serious. I feel like, you know, we go to a lot of theme parks, you see like actors doing stuff. I've never believed in
Their heart's
actor
not
more.
in it. Yep.
Ever.
But that dude, he was in it.
I feel like I was watching a Broadway star.
Yeah,
so,
up and coming.
to you, Mama. It was good.
And now we're gonna go ahead and head over this direction to The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I'm
yes.
excited for this. The Walking Dead, the ride.
Walking Dead, the ride.
What'd you think?
I thought that, well, as a roller coaster person, I could tell it was an old roller coaster.
Yeah.
But it stops, it goes. They're weird about filming here, though.
Okay, yeah, I'm really sorry we don't have any footage of this at all.
Yeah.
We actually did film the pre-show.
Which apparently you can't.
Yeah, and then
pre-shows.
after the pre-show ended, the employee came up and told Parker to delete it.
Stop it.
And watched him delete it, and then made him go to his recently deleted and delete it.
Recently deleted.
Oh,
So that
I'm
was
sorry.
an interesting experience. But I don't know, like, is it just that ride that they're like this here?
I don't know.
Are there weird rules about copyright?
That's what the
In
employees
England?
said, that it was a copyright issue.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I will say this. I really
But anyway,
liked
the ride.
it.
Yeah.
Like, the roller coaster, I can tell, sure, is not like, you know.
It's not like Space Mountain quality or anything like that.
Right, but like it was cool, it was scary. There's live scare actors in it, which is really neat.
That was cool.
The queue is scary.
Yeah,
it's really well themed. Yeah, there's a really good story to it, which is why we were really trying to film that pre-show. So again, I'm sorry. Just take our words for it that it was a really cool ride.
Better than expected.
It was better than expected. I enjoyed the fact that it wasn't a crazy roller coaster, but you know, I really liked it a lot. If you're a Walking Dead fan, definitely extra added points. You would love it.
We're gonna head this way, but also new, right next to Ghost Train, is Last Call Cafe, a little coffee place, donuts and stuff. So it's interesting, now we're in like a jungle area, but we walked through here yesterday as well, and I guess Inferno is part of that jungle area too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, now we're gonna come in here because there's bubble tea, and I thought it was delicious, and I want another. Yes. And we split the boba.
Blueberry and passion fruit.
Yeah. I love this little area. It's cute.
All right, came from over that way, and here's HYPERIA. Like we said, not open yet. Opens in about a month, but look at all the people gathered here, just hoping, just hoping to see a test run. That's wild. Let's join them.
We're just walking by because we saw it go yesterday. It's just amazing how many people are standing there. I don't know.
Yeah.
We've been here a couple minutes. Nothing's moved.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pretty cool roller coaster, obviously. The tallest one in the UK. What's really neat about it is that first drop actually twists and comes back the other direction.
Yeah.
Then over there, it actually does an outer bank turn.
Okay.
But then it turns into a roll, which is something I really haven't seen before. And then there's a pretty long stall that will happen right there. So it'll be back to back to back to back elements.
Yeah.
Not a very long roller coaster, but it's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's too bad we missed it.
But we'll
But
come back one day, I'm sure.
one day.
Okay, it's time
I'm scared.
for Saw. I want to ride a ride.
That was my best impression, and it was bad.
No, it wasn't.
I'm excited for this. I do love the Saw movies, like we mentioned earlier.
Yep.
I'm excited to see how themed it is.
Yeah.
But this type of roller coaster scares me, and I know that they're typically pretty bumpy and rough. So I'm scared.
I'm a little
that,
nervous
but-
for her.
But I have to do
admittedly.
it. I have to do
She
it.
has to do it. Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Okay, Saw. You did it.
I did it.
It wasn't that bad, right?
It wasn't that bad. There
Wasn't
were
that
a
bumpy?
few moments for sure where my head was
Yeah.
like back and forth rattling. But overall, it wasn't as bumpy as I thought it was going to be.
Right.
And overall, I liked the theming. So
Yes.
it starts off inside. It's dark. The classic, Jigsaw on the little bike is there,
Yeah.
and he tells you he wants to play a game. There's a countdown going. And it's cool. It's really
Yeah.
cool. It gets you like pumped and scared, and then you actually go down into like this bed of spikes. It looks like
Right.
before you come outside and do the big giant lift, hill, and drop.
Yes.
Where you're like laying flat on your back, which is always like strange.
And
too,
it
but
pulls you over that.
yeah.
top of the-
And then you go into the like
Inversions,
spinning
yeah.
saws.
Oh yeah, the spinning saws.
Of course. It was cool. I really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot.
So we got to win.
I wouldn't do it again, like back to back. I think it's a little too much for that, but I'm so happy I did it, and it was fun.
Wow. So Stealth, Swarm, and Saw,
I know. Look at me and The Walking Dead.
and The Walking Dead.
It's a
Well, I mean
roller
like big ones
coaster.
though.
Yeah, I know. I know. Look at me go. And now I'm gonna check out the Saw merch. We got these mugs here with the classic Play Me tape, and then a bunch of T-shirts. These are cool, and hoodies. I don't know if I could rock one of these though. And Jigsaw plush. So Colossus.
It just reopened.
Yeah, it was actually
It
closed
says
for a while this
15
morning.
minutes, but there's no way because everyone just ran to it.
Yeah.
Luckily, I did it yesterday. This
Yes,
was actually
this
the
was-
first thing that I did.
Yeah.
You didn't. You passed on it.
Oh, hard pass. Hard
Yeah.
pass.
Why? Why? It only goes upside down 10 times.
That's disgusting.
Well, this is what I wanted to be my first English roller coaster.
Yeah, first
I just
coaster of the
remember
trip.
it from, the Travel Channel. You
Oh,
know?
yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's cool. It's iconic. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I just can't do 10 inversions. That's,
I'll tell you what. The 4 in a row right here.
yeah. Yeah.
That last one is when I was like, whoa. And then it rounds the corner and there's another one.
Oh,
And I
no.
forgot about that one entirely because you
No.
lose track. You're counting 1, 2, 3. You lose track by 10.
That's awful.
But it was very good.
But you enjoyed it overall.
I did. I'm very
Good,
happy.
I'm glad.
My first English roller coaster.
Yay.
Also should mention, this whole area just feels like it's for this roller coaster. Like there was maybe nothing here before. Like the bridges, all the different foliage, everything just seems very for Colossus. And I can't believe how close you get on the 4 G-rolls. Exiting out of the Colossus area, we're pretty much towards the front of the park again. There's a couple flat rides over here. And I know HYPERIA hasn't even opened yet, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like this area needs to be better utilized. It's right next to the water, and it's a pretty big open space. I mean, maybe you move a couple of the flat rides, but I don't know.
There you have it.
There you have it.
Another
successful
successful
day. Thorpe Park was a cool little park.
It was. It wasn't as
little,
big.
but
Well, it was a little small in the
it was
sense that
smaller than I thought it was going to be.
in terms of size. Yeah, exactly. Like you can make it from one side of the park to the other side. For the park itself, you know, again, a lot of roller coasters. The theming was a little strange, like going from one thing to the next thing. It wasn't bad theming.
No, yeah.
The theming was
It
good.
didn't flow very well.
It didn't flow very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like going from Adventureland to Tomorrowland. It's like that harsh of a switch.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah. Overall, though, I did like it, and I liked the coasters more than I thought I was going to. And I did the scary coasters. I didn't do Colossus, and I didn't do Nemesis because I just kept having this flashback to Flight Deck.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Not interested in
Not
that?
interested in ever doing that again.
Yeah, but you're going to do Nemesis.
I'll do the
At
real.
Alton Tower.
Yeah, I'll do Nemesis. Maybe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to Ride or Dine. We'll have several English videos coming up
Oh,
here
Lord.
in the UK. See you guys next time.